This is a tale of two hearts, each carrying a melody that found its perfect harmony under the shimmering expanse of the city lights. This is their story. Nicole, a name that danced on the tip of Sarah's tongue, had always preferred the solace of daytime. The city, with its cacophony of sound and its myriad of faces, unnerved her. It was a place where anonymity offered both freedom and fear, a labyrinth of concrete and glass that echoed with distant sirens and muffled laughter. She found comfort in the familiar, in the warmth of the morning sun streaming through her cafe windows, in the gentle murmur of regular customers sipping their lattes. The city night was a realm best left unexplored, too loud, too bright, too full of strangers brushing past without a glance. It was a place where vulnerability was exposed, where the shadows seemed to whisper secrets and the darkness threatened to consume all light. But tonight was different. Walking beside Sarah, with their hands brushing like magnets, the noise felt distant. The world had shrunk to this one shared moment, their linked hands and the promise of an unknown adventure. They were two souls drawn together by an invisible thread, ready to explore the city's nocturnal embrace. Their journey began at a quaint community center nestled in the heart of the bustling city. It was here, amidst the aroma of old books and hushed whispers, that Nicole first laid eyes on Sarah. It had been a Wednesday evening, the usual book club meeting. Nicole, seated in her favorite corner, nursing a steaming mug of tea, watched as Sarah entered. She was a burst of sunshine in a room filled with shadows. Her laughter, clear and melodious, mingled with the others, weaving tales of faraway places and characters that leaped off the page. For Nicole, it was a sound that stirred something deep within her, a melody that resonated with the silent chords of her heart. Over the next few weeks, their paths kept crossing, not just in the realm of literature, but in stolen glances and lingering conversations. Nicole found herself drawn to Sarah's infectious enthusiasm and her compassionate heart. There was a fire in Sarah's eyes that mirrored the city's own vibrant spirit, and her presence ignited a spark in Nicole's carefully constructed world. The age gap, once a chasm, now seemed like a bridge waiting to be crossed. With each shared smile, the years melted away, replaced by the undeniable chemistry that crackled between them. When Sarah extended her hand, inviting Nicole to join her after the meeting, it was as if the city itself held its breath. In that instant, Nicole knew she was embarking on a journey she never dared to dream possible. The thought of exploring the city with Sarah, of losing herself in the urban labyrinth under the cover of darkness, both terrified and excited her. As dusk settled over the city, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, they stood before the bustling train station. A sea of faces rushed past, each engrossed in their own journey. But for Nicole and Sarah, this was merely the beginning of theirs. The train journey was a kaleidoscope of emotions. With every passing station, the city's rhythm quickened, mirroring the tempo of their hearts. They sat close, their shoulders touching, and the rhythmic sway of the train became a lullaby that eased Nicole's racing pulse. The city welcomed them with open arms, its neon lights twinkling like 1,000 stars fallen to earth. Skyscrapers pierced the heavens, their windows reflecting the dreams of those who inhabited them. The air buzzed with energy, a vibrant symphony of car horns, distant music, and the murmur of countless stories waiting to unfold. Hand in hand, they navigated the crowded streets, the city's chaos fading into a harmonious hum as they walked. Their destination, a cozy bakery nestled on a quiet side street, beckoned with the promise of warmth and sweet indulgence. Inside, the aroma of freshly baked bread mingled with cinnamon and sugar, creating a sensory delight that lingered on their tongues. Nicole, always a creature of habit, opted for her favorite, a simple yet decadent chocolate croissant. Sarah, ever the adventurer, teased her, saying, "Chocolate isn't a personality." Nicole countered with a playful smirk, "It's reliable like me." Sarah's eyes twinkled with amusement, and in that moment, Nicole knew that reliability was just another facet of their love story waiting to be explored. As the evening deepened, they found themselves at a park adorned with whimsical fountains. Amber pools of light danced around them, creating an enchanting atmosphere that whispered of romance and intrigue. Here, amidst the gentle spray of water and the rustling of leaves, Sarah turned to Nicole, her eyes shining with unspoken emotions. "Do you ever think about us?" she whispered, her voice echoing the unspoken questions that danced in Nicole's heart. Nicole's chest tightened, a sudden wave of emotion crashing over her. "Every day," she admitted, her voice barely a whisper. "I just didn't know if you felt the same." Sarah's fingers brushed against hers, a spark igniting between them. "I do," she whispered back, her gaze unwavering. "I'm just scared of wanting you too much." In that moment, the city's sounds faded away, leaving only the gentle fountain and the beating of their hearts. Nicole, guided by an instinct she couldn't deny, leaned in. Their kiss was a whispered promise under the moonlight, a silent vow that spoke of stolen moments and unspoken desires. It began tentatively, as if unsure of its own boldness, then deepened into a symphony of emotions. The city's magic swirled around them, weaving its enchantment into the fabric of their love story. When they finally pulled away, breathless and with hearts pounding in unison, the world seemed new, the city lights twinkling with renewed brilliance. Sarah's hand rested on Nicole's neck, her thumb tracing the delicate line of her jaw. "I guess chocolate isn't the only reliable thing around here," she murmured, a playful smile gracing her lips. Nicole laughed, the sound echoing the joy that filled her chest. "Neither is the city it gave me you." They spent the rest of the night lost in their own world, sharing dreams and aspirations under the watchful gaze of the city's luminous eyes. Sarah spoke of her passion for helping at-risk teens, her voice filled with compassion and fire. Nicole, inspired by Sarah's fervor, shared her dream of transforming her cafe into a cozy bookshop cafe, a place where stories came to life over steaming cups of coffee. As the first hints of dawn touched the skyline, they made their way to a secluded spot overlooking the city. The sky was a canvas of pastel hues, a masterpiece painted by the departing night and the welcoming day. In that moment, Nicole reached for Sarah's hand, their fingers intertwining as if they'd been meant to fit together. The cool morning air sent a shiver down Nicole's spine, but it was the warmth of Sarah's hand that truly mattered. They stood in silence, watching the city awaken, knowing that something had shifted between them. The city, once a source of fear, now symbolized their love. The very streets that had intimidated Nicole were now a testament to her transformation, a reminder of how Sarah had shown her the beauty in the unknown. As the sun finally crested over the horizon, bathing the city in golden light, they knew their night of magic wouldn't last forever. But they also knew that they had changed each other, irrevocably forever. The city lights twinkled around them, bearing witness to their love story, a love story that had bloomed under the cover of darkness and was now ready to face the dawning light. Hand in hand, they turned to go, their silhouettes outlined against the rising sun, a promise of new beginnings etched on their faces. As they walked away from the park, the city stretched before them, no longer a labyrinth of fear, but a landscape of love and possibility. They had braved the city's nocturnal embrace and emerged stronger, more connected than ever before. And as the sun climbed higher in the sky, they knew that their love, born under the city lights, would continue to shine, guiding them through life's journey together.